Hi everyone, so in this video we are going to create this top view for current weather and we will also implement pull to refresh functionality. So let's get started. So in my VS Code, I will go to my index.tsx file and I will clear everything from the view. First of all, I will create this location title. To create this component, in my root folder, I will create a new folder components. And inside this folder I will create a new file text primitives.tsx. So I will create export const location title and then arrow function, and inside this function I will return text, and text I will import from React Native. So I will say import curly braces from React Native, and inside here I will type text. Next I will provide the props, and props I'm going to receive as the props of this component, and the type would be text props, which I am going to export from same React Native. Next I will go with styles, and for styles I will use two styles. First I'm going to create a location style which I will pass over here, and second is the style I'm going to get from the props. In order to create a style, I will create const styles equal to style sheet, and style sheet again I'm going to import from React Native dot create, and inside here I will create location style which I provided above in the text styles. So for this I will use color white, font size 22, font weight 600, and then margin bottom would be 12. So with this my location title is created. So now I will go to my index.tsx file and I will import it. I will give a comment components, and all my components goes under this comment for better readability, and then I will pass the city inside the location title. Next I am going to give style to my parent view, and in the styles I will give padding 20 so that UI looks good. Next we are going to create this current weather card, and for this I will again go to my components and create a new file current weather card.tsx. I will do export const current weather card equal to arrow function. So inside here I'm going to return a view, and view I'm going to import from React Native. So import curly braces from React Native, and inside here I will pass the view. So first I will create style for this view, and I will give it a value styles.currentCard. The styles I'm going to create below, I will say const styles equal to style sheet. Style sheet again I'm going to import from React Native dot create, and inside here I'm going to pass current card. Next I will provide some properties for this style. So first I will go with background color, and background color would be hash 111 A to B, then padding vertical 24, border radius 18, align items center, gap 8, margin bottom 18, border width 1, and last border color hash 1B2742. So with this, my style is complete. Now I'm going to import current weather card in my index.tsx file. Next, I will provide material community icons to show the weather icon. So material community icons, I'm going to import it from expo vector icons. So I will do import curly braces from expo vector icons @expo vector icons, and I will paste material community icons over there in the curly braces. Next, I will provide name, and name would be meta icon. Now this meta I'm going to get from my props. So I will pass meta in my props, and next I will create interface for my current weather card props. So I will give it a name CWC props, and inside here I will pass meta, and for meta I will create weather meta type in my types.ts file. I will go to my types.ts file, and at the end I will create new interface, and for that I will type export interface weather meta curly braces inside here. So first is label, and label would be string, and icon would be icon name, which is a type I'm going to create above. And for that I will do export type icon name is equal to key of and then type of. Then I will type material community icons. I will import it from expo vector icons, and then I will say dot gly phmap. Now I will import this weather meta from types. I will pass this CWC props inside my current weather card component. I have to provide this meta value in my index.tsx file. So I will go to my index.tsx file, and I will pass meta over here. Now to get the meta under the error if statement, I will type data.current, and I will say const c equal to data.current to avoid the null check. In the error if statement, I will do one more check, which is if data is not available, then I'm also going to return from here. And if there is no error and no data, I will say something went wrong. Next, I will get the code from current object. So I will say c.weather code, or I will also provide the default value to 0. If weather code is undefined, the default value is 0. Next, I will get meta from WMO. To get the WMO, I will create a new folder in my root folder, and I will give it a name constants. And inside the constants, I will create a new file weather codes. And inside here, I will provide export const WMO, and I will paste all the metas based on the codes. And these are the standard values provided by weather meteorological organization. So what we are doing is in the WMO file, we are passing the code, and based on that code, we are getting the meta. So if we do not get any value, the default value would be label is dash and icon is weather hyphen cloudy. I am still getting an error here because I did not provide the type in the weather codes file, and the type would be record, and inside record I will provide the first type as number, and second would be weather meta, which I have created earlier. Now the error is gone. I will pass this meta inside the current weather card. I will reload the app. Next I will give the size for this icon, which is 64, and color would be white, so I will give hash triple F. So now we can see the icon in the simulator. Next I will create a new view, and inside here I will provide the styles, and I will give it a name center group. Inside my styles I will create new object for center group. The first property I will provide is align items, which is center, and second property is gap, which is 6. Inside this center group view I will provide the text for temperature, and I will type text, and text I am going to import from React Native. The value for text is current, and this current value I'm going to get from my props. Now inside my CWC props I will provide current, and current would be the type I have created in the last video from the weather response. I will import it over here, and I will say current dot temperature 2m. This is giving me the error because I am not providing any value from index.tsx file. So I will quickly go there and I will provide current, and inside current I will provide C. Now we can see the temperature in the simulator. I will provide the style for the temperature. So I will say style equal to styles.temp, and I will create this temp object in my styles. So first property for temperature is color, which is white, font size 56, font weight 700, line height is 62. I don't want to show 0.4, so I will round this temperature, math.round, and our temperature is now showing only 14 instead of 14.4. I will copy paste the degree value at the end to show the degree. Next I will show the weather condition from Meta. I will copy paste this text and I will clear everything from the text value, and I will say meta dot label, which gives me the condition which is clear, and I will create a new style label for this. So for label, color is hash C6D0E0, font size is 16, and next I will show humidity and wind. So I will again copy this text, and inside here I will provide first the humidity, and for that I will first type humidity, and then I will say current dot relative humidity 2m, save it, and this gives me the humidity which is 75%. Next I will type wind, I will give an empty space, and next I will provide the value of wind from current. So I will say current dot wind speed kilometer per hour, and now I'm getting wind speed as well, which is 8 km per hour. I will round this value just in case we get decimal value. To separate them out, I will provide little hyphen in between. So with this, our current weather card is complete. So I will go to my index.tsx file and I will close all the other files. Now I will work on pull to refresh functionality. So I will change view with scroll view, and I will change style with content container style. Next I will provide refresh control. For that, I'm going to use refresh control from React Native. So for refresh control, first prop is refreshing and second one is on refresh. For now, I'm going to provide dummy values over here. So refreshing is false and on refresh is a dummy function. Now to create this refreshing and on refresh value, I will go to my use weather hook. I will create refresh function inside here. So I will say const refresh then arrow function. So inside here I will say if I do not have coordinates, then I will return and I will call acquire location function with await. To satisfy await, I will provide async to the refresh function. But in case I have coordinates, then I will first set the refreshing state. So for that, I will create a new state. So I will copy the loading state and paste it and just change the values with refreshing and set refreshing. And inside set refreshing, I will provide true. And next, I will call fetch weather function and I will provide latitude and longitude from codes. I'm going to wrap this function inside use callback and inside the dependencies I will provide codes, acquire location and fetch weather so that our function is getting called only when required. Now inside the return I will add refresh and refreshing to the object inside my index.tsx file. I will import those values from use weather hook and I will simply provide these values here. Refreshing, I will change this dummy function with refresh. Now if I pull the screen down, I will see the refresh loading, but it is not going away because I forgot to hide it. And in order to hide it, I will again go to my use weather hook and inside my fetch weather function in the finally block, I will set refreshing to false. And with this, our refreshing loader is going away. So we are getting this error over here. So this is coming because I have added the comments in the JSX. So simply remove it from index.tsx file and current weather card and the error will be gone. Sorry about that. In the next video, we are going to create this daily forecast view. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.